What's good, my cheddars? How did you two manage to catch a case at the same time? This zip ain't hit my brothers.
What's up, nigga? Man, you got to get me the hell out of here. This place ain't the Ritz. What are you doing here? How did you get back here without a guard?
Listen up, I got to lay some 411 on you. Some cracker whose name I can't say offered me a cash money deal. But there are conditions.
So what you saying, Bubba? You offering us a job? A job working for this cracker you talking about? I ain't on the murder for hire gig, so if that's what it is you can count me out.
It ain't a murder for hire gig. You can bet it ain't gonna be an easy job. I'm telling you, this cracker that hit me up, he is a big cheese, got clout, he means business. The only problem is once you're in, you're in. Or you both hearing me?
I hear you. So spill it. What's the conditions? What exactly is this job?
Yeah, fill us in. What exactly are you hiring for?
I don't have all the details yet. I have a powwow with Tonto as soon as I leave here. Georgie told me that I would need a team, so I decided to cut you in. This job will be like no job you have ever done before. You can believe that.
I don't know, Spider. The last time we gigged up with Bubba, I came home with my ass cheeks shot off. Had to sleep on my stomach for a month.
You wouldn't have got your ass shot off if you ducked and rolled instead of scream and run. I'm not negotiating with you. You have to decide if you're in before I give you details. Thought's one of the conditions I mentioned.
Ha. Okay, I'm in.
Me too. So tell us, what's the job?
All I know so far is that Georgie needs some cat's peep. Told me that there would be equipment to make our jobs easier. Equipment I never heard of before. I don't think any of this shit is legal, but the cat thought it's hiring us. He has contacts that will keep the law off of our ass. The boss is going to arrange to get you both a new apartment. Both of them will be on the same block as the man that we're peeping. There will be others living around this man's house that you will never meet. Their job is to monitor the man's house 24/7. They will be in contact with you and other team members via ham radios using specific signals. There will be a code used when talking on the radios. Everything you say will sound like you are talking about everyday situations. But each sentence will make a specific reference to the rest of the team about what the target is doing at the particular moment the sentence is said.
What does that mean? How is that supposed to work?
It means if a team member says over the radio, "I need to do some laundry," that means he's saying to the rest of you that the target is gathering his clothes up inside his house and is about to leave his house to go to the laundromat. When the vehicular team hears this prearranged, people will go to the laundromat before and arrive at the same time the target does.
Well, what the hell do they do that for?
Yeah, so they show up at the laundromat when the target does. Then what? Do they wait for him to leave? Then snatch him outside and take him somewhere and make him disappear?
I told you I do not have all the details. What I just told you is an example of what we will be doing all the time. Every hour, every day. This boss is different from anyone I've ever worked for. He has a look in his eyes. It's cold and empty, and everything he says is with authority. I get chills when he gets aggravated, like if you don't show respect, he will make you pay for it, in ways I've probably never even imagined.
Who is this cat?
I can't tell you who he is, and you will never meet him. Every order you receive will come by him through me. He said that there would be training with specialized surveillance equipment and that some of the equipment would need to be placed inside the target's house when he wasn't there.
What if the target never leaves his house?
Then we would have to apply different measures that would allow us to gain entry to the house.
You mean knock his ass out?
In a way, yes. But not the method you're thinking of. From the way Georgie describes it, it's like drugging them electronically.
This shit all sounds all Star Trek-ish. How the hell do you drug someone electronically?
If I had all the answers, I'd tell you up front. I do not. It's obvious to me that the people who design the equipment Georgie speaks of has a different objective in mind than just the peeping the target we're surveilling.
Do you think they plan to kill this target you speak of? If we do the things you described every hour of every day, that would begin to drive a person mad, make him start to look unstable. This sounds like it's going to take a lot of people to get this job done, and I still haven't heard why we're doing this. Is this target you talk of, is he some type of terrible man? Has he done something horrible that he is being paid back for?
I don't have all the details. As I have said more than once, you need to listen. And Spider, you need to take off those stupid headphones. People think you're walking around all day listening to Hooked on Phonics. It is deviant behavior and it draws attention to yourself. It reminds me of those deviant idiots on YouTube.
Hey, which deviant idiots are you talking about?
The one where when he types his comments he words them like he's talking like a cat.
A cat? That's hilarious. Is he sick in the head? Why would a grown man talk like a cat? Do you think he dresses like one too? That's one sick ho, yeah. Ha.
The channel name is Somewherein. I've seen comment boards on YouTube where a group of people that this idiot has terrorized online has got together and pulled their money and sent it to trackastalker.com to hunt this guy down. There are some reports that this guy's in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've seen some of the shit this pussy does. He imitates people, pretends to be them, makes up rude stories and disgusting comments, then pretends to be the injured party.
Well, if that's true, how has he survived this long without someone tracking him down and teaching him a lesson?
It sounds to me like this guy is the one that deserves to be a target for the job you're hiring us for. Is trackastalker.com hiring right now? I would love to have a job tracking down assholes like that and dispensing proper justice. I bet he hides behind his keyboard, doesn't he? Always tries to hide his true identity because he knows one day he will answer for behavior like that.
It doesn't matter. Let the cats at Trackass Talker deal with people like that. We have to figure out how to get you two out of here.
Why don't you go to Georgie? He sounds like he could pull the right strings to get us out of here today.
I am headed to his office now. Get ready to bounce from here. When Georgie makes things happen, they happened yesterday.